Hello again, vinyl community. This is Matt, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video for me. I'm not going to be showing anything. No records, no CDs, not even any 8 tracks. um, so, back in the late 90s, I, uh, I got talking to a guy online who was in a band, and the name of that band, as you can probably tell from the title of this video, was Callian's Dream. Um, this was not any kind of a famous band. You're not going to be able to find any of their music. You know, you're not going to be able to go into Discogs and find CDs or anything. But they were a band that was local, primarily to the Washington, D.C. area. And they performed at venues in DC and I think in Baltimore, around that area too. And I've really spent the best part of 20 years trying to track down one song of theirs. And I do have a lower quality copy of it, an MP3. But I really wanted a CD, something that was better quality. I've never been able to find it. I still haven't found it, so it's not like this is some big reveal that, oh, I suddenly found this song. But I wanted to talk about it because it's just one of those songs that every now and then I go back to. I don't know why, I've always liked it, and I just wanted to share it with you. I don't think it's copyrighted at all. Like I said, they were a local band to DC, and yeah, the fact they don't even exist anymore, which is a little bit of a sad story. So I'll go into that. But so yeah, they were formed in 1998 as a quartet, and there were 4 of them. The guy that I used to speak to online was Davy Shannon. He did vocals and he played the guitar. There was Megan Lane. She also sang vocals. Actually, all of them sang vocals. And she also played the flute and the bass guitar. There was Du Mazel, who, again, he sang vocals like they all did. He was also a percussionist. And finally, Lynette Brower, or Brawer. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce her last name. It's Brawer, so hopefully I'm getting that right. But she, again, sang vocals and she played the keyboard. She was their keyboard player. And the band's name is kind of a funny one. I always wondered how they got it, Callian's Dream. It turns out that Callian was the name of Megan Lane's cat. And apparently there was also a medieval village in the south of France that was named Callian as well. So that's how, and I'm not exactly sure where the dream comes from, but I guess it gives it this kind of, I don't know, otherworldly feel to it. Callian's Dream, kind of cool. And so, like I said, they were a quartet performing in venues. I believe they did put out a CD, but it wouldn't have been the type of thing you could have gone into a store, into Walmart or somewhere and found it. It would have been a CD that if you went to one of the gigs, they probably would have been selling them, that type of thing. And I have tried to find it, but I haven't had any luck. But what can you do? So they were around for about 3 years, and it's actually it's a really sad, tragic story. Lynette Brower, the keyboard player, she was killed along with her 13-year-old son Joey. They were in a fire in New York City in August 2001, and they did actually both survive the initial fire, but both had to be removed from life support several days later. One was on one day and one was on the following day. And so obviously, in addition to being a huge loss to their families, it was a big loss to the band as well. That was 1/4 of the band. And so they went on hiatus for some time afterwards, and eventually the band broke up. They disbanded. They did go on to sort of form two other groups from the split, but Callian's dream, as it was, no longer existed. So that yeah, really really kind of sobering, you know. But the song that I mentioned that I was looking for a long time, looking for a high quality version of it, it's called Near Dark Jenny, and Near Dark is a reference to the 1987 movie Near Dark, which is kind of a horror vampire. I think when I looked on Wikipedia, the genre it said was like American Western horror or something. But the Jenny part of the song title refers to the actress Jenny Wright, who was in the movie. She played a vampire named May, but after the movie, she seemed to kind of disappear from the public eye for quite some time. And so this song is really about the search for her, looking for her, as you'll hear from the lyrics. And yeah, Near Dark was a little bit of a cult movie, actually. It starred Bill Paxton, Lance Henriksen, and a bunch of other people. But it was directed by Catherine Bigelow, who of course later went on to bigger fame and bigger success with Zero Dark 30 and The Hurt Locker. I think she won an Oscar for The Hurt Locker. I think she won Best Director. I won't swear to it, but I think she did. But yeah, so that's really the story of it. I like I said, I used to chat to Davey for a short period of time, and I don't know what he's doing now. He wouldn't remember me. I mean, we only ever talked online. I can't even remember how we started talking. I probably found his webpage or something, and sent him I'm sure it was an AOL instant message, an AM, because I do know I was on AOL back in the 90s. And yeah, like I said, we chatted, and I think he sent me a link to the song, which is how I first downloaded it. And yeah, the song just always stuck with me. I think it's just a really nice song. Definitely some folk elements to it, for sure. So what I'd like to do is to play the song. If you guys want to listen to it, you may not like it. You may wonder what all the fuss is about, or why I'm making a fuss about it. And that's fine. That's fine. I've just always liked it. I just think it's a really nice song. And a band like Callian's Dream, it's so fleeting. They were only around for 3 years, and they were a band that was very local to a specific area. And how does anyone remember bands like that? It's sort of, they're gone in the blink of an eye, and if they haven't put out any major or official album releases beyond what they were maybe selling at gigs, how does anyone remember them? So yeah, so I want to play the song Near Dark Jenny, and if you guys want to tell me what you think in the comments, please, I'd certainly appreciate it. So and I think we're gonna show some stills from the movie while the song's playing. I think that would be nice. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
see.